Hey guys, today I wanted to discuss what it's like to collab and do videos with a 9-year-old. So you guys probably saw me collab with Bailey Vlogs doing the Ice Bucket Challenge, and more recently I did the Never Have I Ever Challenge as an exclusive on his channel. Now a lot of children his age love to watch YouTube and they have their own set of people on YouTube that they want to be similar to. For example, Bailey is a fan of Logan Paul and a bunch of other channels, so when I helped him start up his channel and we edited his first video together, he already had a concept of what to expect. I was in control of his keyboard and mouse while editing his first video, but he was explaining stuff like how we should have a few seconds of the ice bucket pouring on him at the beginning of the video and what background music to use and so on. He also decided what bits were cringy and needed to be cut out. His first video was just under a minute long, and Bailey was quite surprised at how it took about 20 minutes to edit, considering it wasn't a long video overall. Still, he had so much fun filming the video and was hyped when it was up on YouTube and he was getting views, subscribers and comments. Next up we did the Never Have I Ever Challenge, and this video was surprisingly fun to make. I had plans to kind of record us making the cards and stuff, but Bailey was in control of the editing this time around, sitting in front of the computer with the ergonomic keyboard and trackball, which I had to quickly swap out for a normal keyboard and mouse due to how unfamiliar he is with these strange input devices. He wanted to keep the video quick and simple, keeping it as a single recording that jumped straight into the challenge. Playing Never Have I Ever was actually so fun that I didn't realise the video was 23 minutes long unedited. I think it was literally the most fun I've ever had while making videos. In fact, as the video was transferring from my camera to the computer, he asked if we could keep playing Never Have I Ever while we waited. Due to the lack of time though, as it was getting quite late, I suggested we search for background music instead. He was quite strict with his editing initially, as he wanted to ensure that only the best parts of the video were included. For example, he decided the following joke I made at the beginning of the video was a little too cringy.
The Never Have I Ever Challenge.
And you gotta remember not to lie, because if you lie, then you have to dye yourself with blue food colouring.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Okay.
You get in trouble if you do that. Okay. As Bailey was in control of the editing, I was kind of going in and out of the room at the time, and there were mistakes in the video that I didn't quite realise were there until the video was uploaded. For example, take a look at this. Never have I ever skipped school. I've never actually skipped school by faking a sickness, but I accidentally held up the I have sign without noticing. But here's the worst part. Pretended to be sick or literally like walked out of school?
Oh,
Pretended to be sick, okay, awesome. I literally said the fact that he skipped school was awesome. I meant to say okay, but the word awesome came out of my mouth instead, which made it look like I was congratulating him for his rebel behaviour. I hope his mum doesn't get mad at me. Bailey found the editing process quite draining, more draining than he expected, so while I was out of the room at one moment and his concentration level dropped, he completely forgot to edit out a question that was totally inappropriate for the video that we both agreed should be cut out. Oh, the next one's Never Have I Ever Felt Like Killing Somebody. I think we might skip that one. Okay, I'll admit it.
I have to. I'll put it like that.
We might not delve into that story though this time. Yeah, if you want to. Bailey overall felt that I went over the top with a lot of the stories for each question. So here's a little example of a party cut out where I yapped on about something for a little too long. Never have I ever donated blood. I'm too scared to be honest. Which is actually good for me too, because I'm actually O positive or O negative, one of the two. So everybody can have my blood. Sounded creepy. But I'm glad our viewers aren't vampires. Due to the age difference, there were also questions that popped up that Bailey didn't quite understand. For example, this one. Never have I ever streaked. Do I explain it to him? There was also another question that Bailey didn't understand, but I thought it was best not to explain this one to him. Have you ever tripped in public?
Yeah.
Different kind of trip. Never. Oh, and to further elaborate on that answer, I've never done it before in public or private, and I never plan to. Something you'll notice about the way I edit and the way Bailey edits is that he generally doesn't like fade transitions. He prefers instant cuts, as that's generally what most YouTubers do. Plus, if you look at his lack of cuts on this video and compare it to my barely noticeable micro fade cut every second on OSFT timer to cut out pretty much every verbal pause, you'll see overall we have very different editing styles. Oh, and if Bailey thought this video took ages to edit, he should take a look at how complicated the editing is on my YouTube Millionaire series. Those videos are only about 20 minutes long, yet with all the layers, graphics and editing, they take several days to edit. Oh, and last of all, we had that moment where Bailey's understanding of how easy it is to go to jail was a little over-exaggerated. Never have I ever done something I could get a prison sentence for. You have?
What? Like, there's heaps of easy things that...
There's heaps of easy things. What are
Like,
these easy
buying a
things?
sharp marker, that's illegal. Because I'm
Buying
not
a
over
what?
18. Permanent marker. It's illegal because I'm not over 18.
You can't go to jail for buying a permanent marker.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
No joke, you can. Yes, you can. If you're not under 18, you can.
Guys, leave a comment. As Bailey was shorter than me, he actually had to sit on a bunch of pillows so that he was visible on camera. Compare this to when I did a collab with 13-year-old Mighty Eagle 73, who was surprisingly taller than me, even though I'm practically 10 years older. This made it feel like Mighty Eagle 73 was one of my mates, while spending time with Bailey vlogs was more like hanging out with a super cool little brother. Funnily enough, someone who didn't come to this channel from my collab video actually thought this was my little brother and suggested a certain challenge that I don't think is quite appropriate unless we actually were brothers. Bailey actually wanted to do this when he saw the comment, but then again, Bailey is pretty much up for anything. He even said yes when I joked about having blue food colouring poured on his head. Do you want me to tip this over your head?
Yes, please.
No, he'll do anything. Anyway, if you guys want to see the full Never Have I Ever challenge, go ahead and click on the link in the description. It was pretty fun to make and pretty funny too. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.